Why am I not hearing anything? No. That's why. It begins. All right. How am I doing here? Decent. Alright, guys. Welcome back to another stream. Here we're going to finish up what we got. And so far, I think all I already got is, of course, the Rift, the Master Alchemist thing. There. Yeah. Which means I'm gonna have to... What shall I do? Which direction shall I go? Right over here we go, the teal. Yeah. It begins. Yep, moving on over. Move it on over. Alright. Alright. Oh, you want to fight me? Okay. Alright. If that's what you want.
We did it!
Alright. So, yesterday I looked up a few things.
We can do this!
See if I can't make my life with that one quest a bit easier. Apparently Swain had his special ability, like one of those golden green balls, have a guaranteed steal. But not all enemies have that ability. Or they don't have it so that the item I need is stealable. Like apparently there's enemies that where you have to chances to drop rate. There's other ones where you deal with the steal. Like back at the tombstone place. The one creature I was farming that has a secret to truth or whatever, you can only steal them from them. They don't touch the drop. Oh! Okay, so this guy wants to fight me. I'll just drag him. See. Me. Don't do anything. Don't do. Now, typically, we would just wait. Until a golden glim falls. See how glims just fall? It actually does. If we play with the damage. Yeah. 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 You gotta wait till a golden glim falls. Yep. So basically, either you do it the way I was doing it, or you do it like this. Both are incredibly awkward. Oh well. Yeah, come on. I'm sure Swain don't mind much. You do you, Swain? Alright, now, not exactly the most exciting. Gotta keep an eye. See if a golden glim shall fall. Gosh. For want of a golden glim. Yep. This is how it's supposed to work, right? Gotta wait for that golden glim. Not sure this is a better way or a worse way, just a less time-consuming way. Maybe. Yeah, not exactly the most exciting thing to watch my apologies, guys, but this is one of the quests that you gotta do in the post-game. No. Oh, wow. You want cheeseburgers? Oh, you noticed that, eh? You know what? The heck with it, guys. It's taking way too long.
What can I say? It's a gift.
Well, that's a taste of what is to come, unfortunately. Got stuck, I guess.
Stay calm now.
Bless it. Woo.
Nice one.
Mm-hmm. Alright. Okay. So we're nearing the part where
Let's go!
oh no, here's the move over. Yeah. One guy was suggesting just hit it with a pulse over and over until it dropped the golden boom. But that's just gonna healthy. Mm-hmm.
Swing!
Allow me!
No, I never actually used this guy. I think it's trick shot stuck anyway for the most part. Yeah. Golden Gym sure takes its time.
Now you're for it!
Yeah. Here comes the process of just waiting for the golden glim. In some ways, you almost think that maybe it'd be better to go the other method that I was trying. Just kill as many as possible, and eventually you'll get it.
Swing!
Step aside.
Gosh. It's actually a bit more boring than my original. You just did normal, just kill them and hope for the best. Wow.
I'll do my best. Oh gosh. This is what I'm in for. And we've been here for how long? Still not a single golden gem has spawned? You better gotta let him wail over here. Swing!
Now you're for it.
Hey, guy. Just wondering. You just dropped the limb already? Hey. Right. Huh? Oh gosh. Yeah. I'm amazed I still haven't found a single golden glint. Give Oliver a sandwich. I've been here how long and I still haven't found one.
Ready?
Nothing.
I'll do my best.
God, no matter what you do, this quest is just brutal.
Nito! Let's do it! We did it!
Yeah.
We're under attack! Nice one! We're under attack!
Oh, wow. Come on, drop that golden glint. Yeah. I'm not sure I like this particular method of farming. How long do you normally have to wait? That's really the question, right? Wow.
Strange!
Step aside.
Wow, you just suck today, friggin' playing. Look at this. And you got the crappy one.
I'll do my best!
Yeah. Unbelievable. So this one dropped the collect. It was the other one? Oh hey, Insect! Good to see you again, man. Going okay for the most part. Right now I'm in the post game for Ni No Kuni. So I'm doing the one of the most tedious quests in the entire game. It's essentially grinding out alchemical reagents. I already have this one. To complete this one axe or whatever. Yeah. It's brutal. Oh gosh. Like last stream, I think I spent like 3 or 4 hours just grinding. 3 to 4 hours. Unbelievably grinding.
Allow me.
And it was just like, even now I'm still feeling the effects of it, you know? There we go. Okay, it was just so, like, how do I even begin talking about it? I feel so drained. Okay, like, the main storyline was good. So, I did enjoy it, myself. I'm just gonna travel. I got it. So, the main game itself was actually pretty good. I mean, as I sort of expected, basically from a Studio Ghibli a Studio Ghibli inspired game. Like, I thought that some of the quests were a little bit on the tedious side. This is the worst. This is like post game, so I can't complain too much. So this is technically optional content I'm doing here. But if I were to rate it purely based on the game alone and not the tedious stuff, it would be like, I would say an 8 or 9 out of 10. The reason why I do that, so one, I have this idea that there's no such thing out of a 10 out of 10 anything, or a 1 out of 10 anything. So what I mean by that is, no matter how bad a movie is, there's always going to be some merit to it. No matter how bad a game is, there's going to be some merit to it. So, I think it's about as close to perfect, I think, that I would expect in a game of this particular genre. Because it is. It's a solid RPG. While there are tedious quests, there are actually some pretty easy ones, like particularly with the heart stuff. All you gotta do is you know, look for green dots on your mini-map, get the thing you need, and then just give it to a person. It's not that hard, and you do get rewarded pretty well. It's like, clearly it's a good game because I'm still, yeah. Well, I guess in that particular case, I can't rate it at all, because I haven't experienced it. So, if the developers didn't fix it, I'd just say it's just a broken game. But I still wouldn't give it a rating because I haven't actually done anything with it. Yeah, you did experience it. Okay, well, like in my head, like I can't really comment on something unless I show you the intended experience, right? So, if I didn't play the game, I'm not gonna rate it. I will say it didn't freaking run, and that, you know, I couldn't play it, but I still wouldn't rate it.
Here we go.
Here today.
Now you're
Yeah. So it's like if like, let's say I bought a VHS tape or something like that, right, or a DVD or something, and I tried like watching it or playing it or whatever, but it just didn't work. Well, at this point I can't just rate it because I didn't see any of it. You have to rate on this whole content. Like it could be my system that's not working. Might not be the fault of the DVD, let's say. It's like, yeah, where's the game from? Well, even so, but let's say, you know, my computer couldn't run it or something like that. It's highly unlikely. Like, I see what you're saying. Like, if the game doesn't even run, at that point, you know, and then, like, let's just hypothetically say that it is a broken game or whatever, I still wouldn't give it a rating. Because I haven't experienced what the developers originally intended. Yeah.
We can do this.
But I get what you're trying to say. Oh, you got one of you.
Good luck next time.
Yeah. I think it's like close to like 60 hours at this point. Yeah. 56 hours and 22 minutes. What wouldn't make me give a game 1 out of 10? Well,
Stay calm now.
I think the one point I would give it is like the only thing it was ever good at. So I've seen games on like Steam or whatever that's like shovelware. You know what I'm talking about? The overpriced games where looks like the person like made it in like a week in like some weird software program. Where it looks simplistic, not much effort was put into it, and it really only does like one thing even partially good. Yeah, asset flip games, those.
Now you're forward.
These are the guys I'm looking for. The rare ones with the fans on their head. Ah, tell the truth. Nice.
Roger.
So like those, I might consider giving you 1 out of 10 games because for one, low effort, you didn't really do any good, but hey, you at least made a game, right? Like if I didn't have any enjoyment whatsoever out of it, like none, literally no enjoyment. But I still played it. It still existed.
Nice work.
I might consider giving it like a 1 out of 10. Maybe 1 out of 5, if anything. But that would be a very, very unusual scenario. You know what? I would actually rate that a little bit higher.
Here we go.
I'm gonna tell you why, because I've seen the actual rock simulator. I've seen those. There's even like tree simulator too. The rock simulator that I saw was multiplayer, where everyone can sit around and be a rock, and you can even like customize your rock appearance. Well, you don't like granite? Well, you can become marble if you like. Do you like marble? I like marble. So if I was playing Rock Simulator, I would be a marble rock. And then you guys can sit around and just talk as rocks. As rocks do, I guess. I haven't played it, so I wouldn't give it a rating.
Stay calm
But,
now.
like, looking at it, I wouldn't rate it high, but I would rate it on for what it is. And it might just be one of those, you know, tongue-in-cheek games, you know? It's meant to be funny, it's meant to be silly, it's also meant to be parodic, too. But some people love those kinds of games. They'd be like, what are you talking about, man? Rock Simulator 10 to 10. The subjective nature of a rating system. And it's $60 single player.
Come on, you guys.
Well, price really wouldn't be like one of the things I would put into that. The other rock types are behind microtransactions. Let me guess, this game was released by EA. Oh, remember the old surprise mechanics crap? That is not something I will soon forget. I still remember that lady standing in court and we all like, yeah, these are called surprise mechanics.
We're under attack.
Like, it's so corporate. That's it. Hey, Black Rayon, good to see you again, man.
Easy.
Kids and I are talking about microtransactions in games. Yeah, Black Rayon's keyboard spacebar is kind of messed up, so they're talking in singular words at this point. It's true. They are the Subnautica guy. Subnautica 2 is coming out. I started, one of the games I started playing was Subnautica 1. I even played the second Subnautica, Below Zero, but one of the songs in there hit me with a copyright, so I had to stop playing it. For other reasons too, if I'm completely honest. I actually encountered what I believe to be a massive bug, but that actually caused a pretty bad situation too, but yeah, it's too bad because Below Zero is definitely not as good as the first one. Well, I didn't rage, I think. Oh, wait. Oh, wait, you're talking about this. Oh, we're talking about the spacebar.
Nice work.
Rainbow 6. So, if you get a broken spacebar, you could try.
Stay calm now. Swing.
Now you're for it.
Gluing it, maybe?
Here goes nothing.
Oh, you're suggesting that you remap. Oh,
Step aside.
Ah, you fucking piece.
Oliver!
Here goes nothing.
I guess remapping the key would work, but it's kind of hard to get used to.
What can I say? It's a gift.
Yeah, well. Yeah, Rainbow Six, gosh. I haven't heard about that in a while. This
No
is a new
slacking,
Rainbow
you
Six.
lot. Is that it?
Ooh, gotta go up. But yeah, so
No slacking, you lot.
I guess I'd say that even in those particular situations, I would still be hesitant to give it such a titanically low rating, because even with asset flips, there's still some effort put into it. Like, you still have to code all the assets together, even though it is lazy, or you just buy them off the store or whatever. But for like a person in my situation, if I were to ever think about making a video game or something like that, and I had the programming knowledge, but not the graphical knowledge, that's pretty much what you'd be stuck doing.
Stay calm now.
Like, I think that a person could make a good game using asset flips, but the thing is, most people don't. And I haven't heard of a single asset flip game that exists that people actually like.
What can I say?
Like, when I thought about what a game like that would look like, the one that wasn't like total crap or whatever, I would imagine that it would sort of lean into the asset flipness. It would almost like a meme game. Oh. Yeah. Give me a
Stay
sec.
calm now. Swing.
Just let me get out of this fight here. I already have it turned down a bit. Give me
I'll
a
do my
sec.
best.
Yeah. I think it's the music that's making the issue. I can just turn it down in the game. Because I have it turned down in OBS. Like, it's down to like 75% because this game is loud. But I think there's a setting. How about a little bit better? Just let me know how it is. If that's better for you. It does sound a bit more quieter for me. Yeah, so I turned down both the music and the sound effects. But I had it already turned down in OBS. So I thought it was pretty good, but apparently I still needed some more touch-ups. Yeah. You need 5 Kaleidostones and 5 Scrolls of Truth. And you have to make the Demon Axe out of other rare things you can only find. To make this, I have spent untold time making this one thing. One thing. Thankfully today, I have been blessed. I was thinking it. There's a few reasons why I'm hesitant to. One, it's no longer on sale. It's a big one. 2, my father played Ni No Kuni 2. Now, I think I might have told you this, but when I first played Ni No Kuni, I never even beat it. My father played it the first one alongside me, so I played around the same time. He beat it, but I didn't because I was got distracted doing other things. But I got to watch some of the parts that he was doing, and we both agreed Ni No Kuni was a pretty good game. He played the second one, didn't really like it, and when it comes to like rating games or whatever, we both seem to have very similar tastes in games. So if he doesn't like something, I'm pretty likely not to like it either. Because like we're both sort of into like RPGs, action RPGs, things that are like very depth and stuff like that. We both played Borderlands together too. We were okay with some first-person shooters, and we beat every one of them that we played. Borderlands 3 came out, and we didn't really enjoy the story that much. To a point where neither of us were really too inspired to play it. But we played Borderlands 1 and 2 all the way to completion. And really, we actually didn't have much of a trouble with either of them. But the third one, the story didn't... There's something about the story. It's like... I remember cringing at certain parts. That was the one with those weird, like, influencer-style people. Honestly, I can barely remember it, but... Yeah, I made the word go out there. Yeah. Worst quest in the game. That's it. I have so many troll tears from all the failed stealing that I did. Trying to get the things I needed. Unbelievable. That's it. That's all you gave me. No. At least I think I can give you this, and it'll be... What? It has less attack than the one I just bought? Are you kidding me? It's worse? It gives me less accuracy, but it spares my... No. Look at that. The only thing it does is that it doesn't have the negative 30 defense, but it doesn't really matter because the defense is so high anyways. Look at that, 120. I bought this from a freaking shop. Yes! I have been scammed. This can't be right. It's worse and it's less accurate than the one I bought. Absolute garbage. Alright, let's see what recipes he gave me. Oh, yes, of course. Yeah. You know what the stupid thing about this quest is? He says that you need a demon axe to start making it, but then he got all vague about what I actually needed. Like, you need like a fossil that's like, kind of have like a nice rainbow sheen to it. That's how I figured out it was Kaleidostone. And the scrolls of truth, something about worldly words or something like that. It was so vague. And he didn't even tell me the quantity of the items that I need. I had to look that up because I thought it was going to be like 3 of each or whatever. No, it was 5, and these things are rare as heck. Okay, so these are... Look at that. In order to make the Bard's Harp, which is Esther's best weapon, I'd imagine, you need 5 more of those things that took me hours to get, and I need 10 star pearls. I don't even know how hard it is to get those. And it's the same thing for that. Right stones and mirror of truth. Oh, I can make this though. It's probably gonna be crappier than the one I have. That's for Oliver. War God's armor. I need more scrolls of truth, and I have to craft this, which requires well, that shouldn't be too hard to make, but this, the Medal of Impunity, was a bit hard to make, and the bow types are kind of rare. But if you want to do that, you have to get more Scrolls of Truth. Scrolls of Truth, Kaleidstones. Oh my god, look at this. Oh, a pretty parasol. I got that a while back. It doesn't really matter. I'm pretty sure it's not better. If it is, it's only slightly better for if I 246. Okay, so it's better if I just want to walk up and hit people with a stick. If I cast magic all the time, the other one I have is considerably better. Imperial Scepter. Yeah. So yeah, if I want to hit things with a stick, because like, I typically cast magic, this is actually better. I don't care though. This guy has freaking drained me. All that effort for an axe I will never use. Trashy. 1 out of 10. I only have 2 left. Seal the final rift for the conductor, and then the fairies one. Now I have to go find all the fairies for that one area, which I think they travel. It should be Skull Mountain. Should be. Ugh. All that for nothing. Is it the overworld? Nah, maybe they're inside. I'm guessing it's gotta be this, right? Because this quest has you go globetrotting to find all the fairies. I should probably save it. At least I can say this. The quest is done. Hey, anyone see a fairy in here? I'm not really sure what I'm looking for. In a place marked by a red skull flag. Maybe they're invisible or something. I really hope this isn't a giant game of hide and seek. That would be pretty sucky. See, this is the flag that it's talking about. I mean, it can't be really anything else, right? And there's nothing around here. Or, wait a minute. I see a merciful blue dot. Ah. Yeah. Your buddies are waiting for you. Oh yeah, what was I talking about? My dad and I were playing Borderlands, so we never ended up finishing the 3rd one. And as for the 4th one that came out, I haven't looked at it yet. There's so many bugs in the darn thing. Just optimization issues, which apparently were all this the gamers' fault. Yeah, all these gamers with these like souped up computers or whatever. Like $6,000 cards. Nah, you guys need to optimize that. Optimize your build. Yeah. Let's see. Okay, ruins filled with water. Okay, I know where that is. That's the Labyrinth of Tears. Okay, first. Or the Temple of Tears, one or two. It's a very sad face. Vault of Tears. Yep, it's hide and seek, kind of. Or maybe more closely related to a scavenger hunt. So yeah, my father didn't really like the second Ni No Kuni, and I watched him play it. Like it was more of a, I guess, micromanaging kingdom builder. Like I remember looking at it, it had the same sort of like art style. Like it looked visually fine. We were sitting there sort of just talking about it when he was playing, and trying like a lot of those battle things weren't really even as engaging. Yeah. Chuck. Yeah. Alright. Tidy. Touching, yeah. So, like, he played it. Like, he played it still. Right to the end. And he didn't like it. And, I guess, pretty clear something was definitely different with it. I never played it myself. Something about some president from our world coming over to their world to help a prince learn about governing nations, and the prince also help teaching them, or something like that. Looks like I'll be metal boxes, humans. Okay, I gotta go to the other world. Oh, I can't. And I said it got to like, to the end or whatever. And he played it fully. He did the whole. He did everything. Even the post-game stuff, if there was any, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure it's in the post-game. I couldn't tell you. I didn't get to watch much of him play it, but he was very particular. Okay, there. About it. So, on the one hand, whenever I play a game or I stream it, I want to give it a fair shake. Like, I want to at least see, at the very least, most of what it has to offer. In the case of this is the post game, just to play it, see if it's. How did you even get to this? But with Ni No Kuni 2, I'm not really too sure it'll be the same. Okay. Yeah. Alright. My friend, how good, mate? Yeah. Wizard. The guy got so lost he ended up in another world. That's talent. Tidy, just give me a minute. Yeah. You're a human? Are we talking like the graveyard now? Yeah, narrow little cave, and there's tracks inside it. A small cave containing a set of tracks. The only time I was ever looking for tracks, or tracking became a thing in this game, was during a hunt. And that was not a cave. And a very pale human. Might be that small cave I was just in with that old guy. There's no tracks in there, right? So. No, I'll gotta check it just to make sure. Wait, you have something more to that thing? Oh. So he gave me some more recipes. Okay, that. Cad's cannon. I need 10 bubble pipes. Okay, so this one wasn't it. So yeah, I'm not really too sure about the second Ni No Kuni, and there's like I do have some misgivings about that. So I don't really have much motivation to. I mean, not that I would never play it, I guess. Would it really be fair? I did that? Okay, I'll just go here. Travel. I'm saying it could be this. That's what I was thinking. Oh, one place to try. No, I don't see their dot on the screen, so. Go check out the casino just to make sure to be thorough. Nothing. Alright. So this wasn't it. Well, both my guesses were off on that one. Well, Gilded Grotto the cave. Could be the other cave, but that'd be weird. Alright, gotta move 2 inches. Okay. If it's any cave, might be this one down here. Found it randomly when I was looking for chests a while back. Well, thought for sure it would be here. A small cave with a pale human on the end of it. Alright. We've already done our quest. Small cave containing tracks. I have no idea at this point.
slacking, you lot!
Yeah. There we go. Squish.
Nito!
Okay. Or maybe I'll head, I don't think there's really tracks in there. Thinking maybe I'll end up finding something over here. If it isn't here, I'm going to check out the glittering cave a little bit more in detail. Okay, let's take a look. Yeah. Ah. Can't be this one. Alright, I'm gonna check out. Yeah, can't be fast. I'll check Glittering Grotto. Just be on the thorough side. I didn't go all the way into the actual area, so. So it's going to be a weird scavenger hunt. This side. Well, it shouldn't take too long to reach the second part of the map that I can't see.
Here goes nothing.
Nice catch!
Yeah. You got a scroll of truth. That's nice. Now that I'm on the second map, take a look. No, nothing. So it's not in here. The only other place I can think it could possibly be is the cave with all the other little familiars. The one I just got done doing quests for, getting the name tag. I don't recall there being tracks there, but maybe they're metaphorical tracks, you know? I have so many meteorite fragments now. Okay, let's try this one. Open up that. No. Nothing. There's not too many caves in the entire world. Nope, I don't see anything there. Not exactly a cave, but yeah. Yeah, nothing there. Yeah. Definitely not what we call an ideal scenario. Okay. Narrow little cave like, and there's some tracks inside it too. Narrow cave with tracks inside of it. Nope. Tracks there. Unless we're talking about train tracks. Because that would be very messed up if that's the case. I did come over here, and I suspected that there was something here. But I'm like, I didn't go for it. I'm like, it's hunting. I asked me to talk to this guy first. Okay, well, I'll have to go back and talk to him later. Let's see. So the forest dwellers that are in. That's not so bad. I think I might have accidentally bumped into that. But I gotta talk to that skeleton guy. He may have a quest. Probably not. But he may have a quest. Between fast travel and dragon, I'll be fine. Okie dokie. Okay, nothing important. Living his best life, digging into the ground while being inebriated. I don't know. In some games, I've always liked mining. I don't know why. Maybe it's like treasure hunting in a way. A bit like treasure hunting. I'm trying to remember where. Is it here? Is this where the forest dwellers were at? Okay. Don't see him. You guys seen him? Well, if he's not in the place, he's got to be around it, right? Oh, wants to attack me. I remember fighting these guys for a quest. You had to kill him a certain way. With a certain weapon.
Nice work.
I don't see a shining dot on the overworld map. Well, it might be possible there's another forest dwelling place in a snow-covered forest where humans dwell. There's gotta be a second one that I didn't even know existed, because he's not in this one. Alright. Theoretically, it wouldn't be in the same sort of general area. Could be here. Just walk in here, it's dense enough. Okay. Here? Anything here? Nope. Alright, let's check over here. Could be over here too. I guess it could also be on the other island entirely too. But should check this one first just to make sure I don't miss anything. Gotta be thorough after all. Nothing. I can call them in the middle of a bunch of trees. Okay, maybe they're on this island over here. Some trees over here too, so. The trees look dense enough. Is it here? No. Maybe over there. Could be here too. Oh, whoop. Frosty Flame. Alright.
Here!
Alrighty then. Good. The last ferry. Tidy like. Yeah, perfect. Very rare bits. Star Eater's Claws. White Stag's Tooth. Alright. Means one thing. Pretty much done 2 errands. We got 1 errand left, and that's Conductor, but that can't be completed until we get the last hunt. And that is where we're going now. Let me stop by for a bit of a rest and to save. This is the important part. Yeah, they're decent. Okay, we gotta go here. I think I have all the merit stamps required to get the last one. Four. Acquired all. And I think that's it. I should probably just check the air import to be sure, right? Alright, don't want to forget about that. Yeah. Just the one. On the Ara Memoria nest. Well, that's good. You don't have to travel to the freaking ivory tower. There it is. The final black orb. With this, I can't even save here. Onward. right, I forgot to set these guys back for this. When I was farming those guys. Do what you like. Go ahead. You got to do it. I believe in you. I'll find you. Yeah, I guess so, right? Why wouldn't that be? guys do a really poor job staying alive. God damn it, Esther. Please, just stay alive for like 3 seconds. I can't do any damage on the freaking boss when you're doing just dying something. Of course, it doesn't help that he keeps... That's a bad, I think, design flaw where it interrupts... Even if you cast it like that, and I can't defend myself because I'm busy casting provisions to keep everybody alive. Look at that. Now I got 3 of these guys on me, and... I have to heal myself at some point. Are you kidding me? It interrupted it? This is why this whole thing where it interrupts what you do is just so bad. Not fucking good. Get moving! Move! What are you standing there for? It's like you refuse to move at all. Look at this, and they're already close to death. I got too close there.
Is that it?
I've been saying all along they're not really too good at survival. God, I wasted so much stuff there. And I used the Phoenix Breath to get them to full health and everything, and they were almost dead the second they got up. Well, I guess if your NPC party members were too good at their job, it wouldn't let the main character shine, I guess. Maybe that's why. Whatever, it's done. Alright, time to hand in my last hunt, and this should be the last errand and the last hunt. I'm guessing. Okay, hop in here. Hunted. Completely gone. Complete. No more. No. I'm not sure how well else. Yeah. Alright, time to go over to see the conductor, see what he's gonna say. Like this. Time to mosey on over here. Oh, goodness. Yeah, I should think so. Mm-hmm. Guardian of the World. Out of curiosity. Well, they might. I mean, when they do that. Sure. I am kind of curious, yeah. I'm surprised I didn't get an achievement for beating all the hunts and all the errands. Is it possible there's like some hidden ones in the world I haven't got yet? Oh gosh. What's this? Evangelion inspiration, I take it. Huh, okay. kinda did give him a whack, but apparently not hard enough. And of course, Esther just doesn't really is good at dodging well. Do I hit it with? Yeah, of course it's Esther. That gets it. Decent amount of money, that's for sure. Mm-hmm. Even humor. Well, you know, curiosity. Meh. Curiosity is the virtue that compels one to seek answers, to explore the boundaries of one's world and discover the next. A treat, huh? Find out what's going on. Yeah. The rabbit is running. Who is the rabbit? I'll show you around. Okay. An infinite number. Oh, okay. I have an inkling where they're going with this, but really, in this world we were never born. Let's see. This is one. All right. What? Open the final door. Oh.
Hey, Ollie! Over here!
Huh?
That voice seems a bit familiar.
You mean
Yeah.
jeepers? Phil, you mean you built that?
Sure.
I'm in the driving seat?
Whoa!
Whoa!
Okay, this is getting a little weird now. Make the whole dream of your the filmobile. Okay. Up for flight, down for drive. To be fair, why would I ever need to do this? When I got a dragon that'll fly me places. No kidding. Oh, that was alright. Alright, let's take a bit of a look. Pretty high level. As far as I'm aware, that's it for both hunts. End. I think that's it, guys. I think I made it right to the end. The final chunk. Nothing. Yeah. That's it. I'm pretty sure that's all there is. I think you can continue fighting the Guardian of the World, and that's, as Senor Bucket had said earlier, it's kind of like our alchemy dungeon. She was telling me about the DS version that they're playing. Like 100 floors on this thing. I mean, technically the only thing I can really do right now is just some Coliseum stuff. Haven't exactly done a whole lot there. I guess I could sit there and gamble at the casino a bunch. I mean, I could. Look at that. That was my level before I fought Shadar. This is the level before I fought the White Witch. And this level at the end of the post. I could do all that sort of stuff there. I don't know. What do you guys think? Honestly, it's been a while since I've beat a game to completion. Can't quite like this, so I guess there's a bit of a reward in that. Like me personally, I haven't actually experienced this to the extent that I have before. Yeah, I've completed it. I've had my whining along the way, but I've had my joys too. Oh. Hi, Night X Jogger. The Solomon series? What's the Solomon series? Solomon? Oh, the Coliseum. I actually have gone to like A rank or something like that, but I didn't go any really further than that. And this is more like side stuff for the most part. I still haven't done the casino too effectively because I don't know. I'm not really big on the casino in this game. Like in Dragon Quest XI, I freaking love that casino. That was fun. Yeah, I probably could. My level's pretty high, and I can intend to get that high, but I was grinding for that axe. I'm pretty sure if it's not like you've played this game, you know the axe that I speak of. Where are you? Freaking that. This freaking thing. And the axe I already bought was better, I would argue. For one, more attack and less accuracy loss. Like, yeah, you lose 30 defense, but I've already got like massive defense on my one guy, so it's like I couldn't believe that. It's like, what? Why is it so hard to make And why is it so much more crappier than the stuff I can just buy? Absolute insanity. Yeah. I couldn't believe it. Couldn't believe it. You know what? Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll go template trials, maybe get a couple ranks in there. I'm not really too big on the whole, like, Coliseum stuff, you know? Yeah. Let's enter the Soloseum series. Why not? Well, go, give it a go. Give it a good go. Like, I'm not sure there's anything here I actually would need at this point. Uh-huh. Three little pigs. Okay. Oh, I don't want to do that. You. I guess I think the last time I was here, I was in like my level 40 or something, or maybe early 50s. I don't remember. Xanadu gooders. Yeah. Come on. That's fine. Yeah? Got a problem here? Mm-hmm.
Nice spot.
I don't know. Kind of like their Halo things, though. Okay. Ah, I keep hitting the freaking A button. Alright. You guys check here. You know what? I'm gonna destroy you. Burp on me? Yeah, I know my accuracy sucks, but... yeah.
Nito!
And it's here. Oh, I thought it was only 3 rounds. Yeah. I am kind of high level for this show. Heart of the Muse. Is it a reagent? Is that it? Oh. A heart-winning harp. So... what was it? Used to enhance the heart-winning harp. Not sure how it expects me to do that, though. Maybe just it works like automatically or something. Like it provides a whole lot of assistance in understanding what it does. It says ingredient, which means to me it should be like a formula or something, but I don't know, maybe it's not in the recipe list, but here. Look like it. Swords, axes, hammers, spears, claw-esque things. Yeah. Well, it's not our recipe. The recipe haven't unlocked yet, which is kind of weird. Maybe I have to, like, just combine them manually with mix and match. Okay. Yeah, it might be in here, yeah. Well, let's see. Here. Equip this crappy one. Okay, but it's not. Not equipped. Well, then it has to be through some other methods that I'm unaware. Oh well. The ultimate challenge. I mean, I can't use provisions, so you have to. The only thing that can really, like, you know, destroy me in this particular thing is if my party members don't really survive.
Nice work!
These guys.
Here goes!
Oh, you're actually a healer then.
Ready?
Not like I want to do take this guy down. Hmm. Oh wow, this guy. Oh, he brought one of those guys I really don't like with him.
Here goes!
Oh man. Ah. No, don't attack him. Telling him to attack the other guy, but he's not doing it. Yeah. Get out of my way. Ugh. Yeah, too slow. You guys are too freaking slow with these things. I'm just wasting all my freaking spell power on that. I'm gonna have to finish this guy off fast. Come on. It's just so slow. Oh man.
We did it!
That took way too long and these guys are taking way too much damage. Phew. Well, this isn't good. Oh, this is not good at all. Yep. Yep. Not good. Not good at all. A little late on that, weren't you there, Grippy boy? They just suck at staying alive. Well, I can still do this. Once again, Bucket saves the day. That's the name of that dinosaur guy. Yeah, that's a little bit different. I had to fight through 3 full parties and have a depleted health and mana pool before I faced you. A little bit different. Alright, very good. The Solotheum series. Supreme. Wild Trials, Racing Simple. Really? Really? I did get a bunch of tickets. Timberus, Sylvester, Barco. Yeah, I did. Relics. Honestly, I thought I already had one of these, but maybe I don't. Rembrandt's kind of a fancy name for one of these guys. Yeah. Alright, what else do I have here? Yeah, Dinosaur. I already have one. Dynamite. It's a good name for a dinosaur. Sap Dragon? Sappy, Sap, Sapper, whatever. I had that name tag I got from that one quest series in that one cave with all the familiars in it. Okay. Let's see what this Mandragora looks like. I don't know what I was expecting, but Manny, Door, Andrew. Well, Mandy. I can change his name at any particular point in time. If Senor Bucket was here, I'd ask if he wanted me to give him a name. Because Senor Bucket's been one like the regulars here. That's been sort of like, you know, give me tips and that sort of thing on the way through. It's been a big help. I'd ask him if I could name it after him. How much of a help he's been. In fact, that's one of the reasons why this one's name is Bucket, because that's his last name. Senor Bucket. Just the first one. The monkey. 93. Gosh. Highest level. I'm a bit curious about those familiars, though. No. How to be under question? No, not. Well, maybe here. Yeah, there we go. Vengeful dispositions, huh? Too rare to permit familiarity. The Shining Tree? The thing is, I wonder if it's like a reference to Yggdrasil. Maybe. Whatever. Okay. Pandergore. Restore Aurora. Oh, it's like a healer, I guess? It seems to be a kind of a healer type. Pandergore seems to be a debuffer. Ah, they get hangry. Okay. Fair enough. Yeah. Oh, it wears armor, does it? And this is nobody's preferred. Or maybe it's everybody's preferred. I don't know. I'm not sure what that symbol's supposed to impart. Familiarity. There we go. I've successfully done that. I mean, if there's one place to take a break after all that particular crap, it'd be Castaway Cove. Kind of a relaxed atmosphere. Just kind of my jam, you know. Tropicalness, the water, dolphins, tropical fish, that sort of thing. Oh, then that I would be living in a place of ice and snow. You get used to the cold. But not the cold doesn't get used to you, I guess. Yeah, so done the Coliseum. I guess I could mess around in the casino for a bit. If I really wanted to. I guess I could do that. I mean, what's left me to do, really, just to make a bunch of weapons that I'll probably never really need to use. And I'm not a big fan of grinding, as many people who follow me are aware. I wonder if there's a trick to these. I know someone was saying that some of them win better or something. Yeah. So close. Yeah. Yeah. Might as well go hardcore. What is that? Guess that's part of the trick. Gamble, CSGO. Yeah, it is. Welcome back, Black Rayon. Too, by the way. Well, I pretty much completed all the content. What I haven't really done is this stuff. Yeah. Do 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 do. Yeah, so I'm just sort of messing around with the casino thing. I didn't really do much with it earlier on in the game. Because, like, I like casino sort of mechanics or whatever in video games. Like, I played Dragon Quest, and I actually had fun with that casino. But not so much this, I guess. Like, I remember... well, a number of years ago, I heard about this game called Phantasy Star Online 2, and it was going to be hosted or whatever. What was it? By Microsoft or whatever, to get it localized. Now, I had heard about this game in, like, you know, a long time ago. And it was like a Japan exclusive, so people in the West never saw it. So I'm like, okay, I'll give it a try. And it was definitely a different kind of game. It was more like an instanced dungeon thing with other people. Like, you know how in MMOs where it's like World of Warcraft, Final Fantasy 14 or whatever, and it's got this open world, and we all just sort of live in it, and essentially in certain ways. It didn't really sort of feel like that, really. Like, there's like a main ship where everyone sort of like met, but it's like everything else felt like it was just I guess it just sort of makes developing a lot easier, because this way you don't have to worry about like creating like whole towns, people to visit and stuff. You know, must be making it a little more cheaper, I guess. But in there, in the ship, they actually had a gambling thing, and I would actually stay there and just go on that one slot machine and like try to get all these rappies or whatever the heck they were called, like in between these urgent missions or whatever, I think what they were called. I remember I was trying to get like a full board of rappies, like, you know, every space completely filled with rappies. I think that's how you get like the jackpot or something, if I remember correctly, which I may or may not. But I got like 7 out of 9. That was the best I ever got. So it's like one of those things, like, you know. Ah, okay. There's this blackjack. I think I know how blackjack's played, but I'll just see if it's a little bit different here. Mm-hmm. Yep. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah. Well, I might as well give it a quick go. I kind of saw that coming. I'm like, ooh, an ace. I wonder who has a face card. Hoping that they bust. Yeah. So blackjack is. No, I don't want to play again. Yeah. So blackjack is blackjack.
I got so much cash anyways.
Could probably buy a ton of this stuff, really. I already got that stuff. Only reason why I bought that is because the I have a movie theater over here for the RIP members. Like I could probably get all the chips I need just doing that, so sit down here. Deluxe scenes. You can watch all the
Do you really
cutscenes.
think we should be doing this here?
No worries, man. Normal people can't see magic, see? Go on, Ollie boy. Cast gateway.
Mm-hmm. Boom.
That's it, man. You got it.
You got it. Like, for a video game, you never expect to see this kind of quality stuff.
Whoa.
Like, yeah, you know you got your good cutscenes or whatever, but this is like animation. I know people who play like visual novels are like, I see this all the time. What are you talking about?
Tiny.
What is it? Stop that now. Heel boy, heel.
Told you, they didn't notice a thing.
Except the dog.
Let's get a shunt in, crybaby bunting.
For the last time, it's Oliver.
Hey, it's not bad work for a crybaby, this.
Oh,
Hmm. Of course, when you use the actual gateway spell in your book, it never looks anything like
To
this.
another world.
Although I guess that would be a tad tedious at the time, but
jeepers. What is this place?
This way, Ollie boy. Come on.
Coming!
La 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 la.
Mr. Grippy, wait for me!
hey, I've actually seen those familiars.
Boy. Welcome to my world, Ollie boy. A whole nother world, completely different from yours.
Another world.
Mm-hmm. Another world. And then these stuff was like the in-game cutscenes. It's actually kind of cool to have this sort of way, but you know, locking it behind like this casino stuff, I guess it just making the casino more relevant, I guess. Meh. Can't really say, but it's kind of neat. Even to just sort of sit down and relax. I don't see any popcorn or nothing like that, but you know, can't have everything. All right. Da, 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 da. Suppose it would make some sense then. Huh. Yeah. I would close the game, word the key. And ding dong dang. I'll battle. $19, $21. It's kind of weird, isn't it? The ones from between 86 and 130 are completely gone. Oh wait, is that why? So 85 to 130, and okay, so 86. Okay. Yeah, so at least that covers up that, but this keeps going. 133, 135, 137, 138. And this is 133. Okay, it's all there, just it's somehow mixed up, the numbers between the hunts or whatever, but I don't know. I'm pretty sure I got done all the stuff. Yeah, I had to get you chocolate. Top tier familiar right here, guys. S rank and the like. Look at all this stuff I never really used. So many of these drops. And I never used any of these gems. Like I found an actual ton of them. I could give him that treat, you can learn some other stuff, but I always thought the pie in a bone was kind of funny. Well, okay, I think now I'm truly complete. I mean, definitely had its ups, definitely had its downs, for sure. But what game can't say that? I suppose. I mean, it is what it is. I'm just not too sure which game to play next. I don't know. What do you guys think? Any ideas? I'm always up for suggestions. I could play some other games right now. I don't know. I got some to choose from. There are some games that I would play. to sort of show people it, because I always wanted to show off like really good indie games. You know how like there's some indie games out there that are like really good, but few people even know about them. And it's like there's this one indie game that I played. It's very independent, made by a small team of dedicated individuals. The name of that game is Rattopia. You're probably thinking, what? Rattopia? Yeah, Rattopia. It's a kind of game that I never thought I would play, because it's got a lot of sort of like micromanaging things. It's like managing a kingdom or whatever, and I've never really been into that sort of stuff. Because like I've tried to play those kind of games like SimCity or whatever, and you know, and there's mobile games that have that too, and I never really did like that element of it. You have to like manage day-to-day relations in cities, and manage a population. There are some really good games out there that have that as sort of like a feature. Like, what was that? It was a really popular war game. Like, it was a super popular war game. And you basically were like the leader of like some real-world map. You know, I can't think of the name of it right now. But it had city management, and some people just love that stuff, because you do sort of get the impression you're like an actual leader. Like an actual person that's gotta sit there and worry about stuff like taxes and like, you know, what to do with your rations and like what you do with your resources. How many people do you train up? You have soldiers are busy training. They're not doing other things that are productive, like farming and like creating clothes and blacksmithing and stuff like that. So you require sort of like a really deep focus on what you're doing. And those kind of games I never really liked. What drew me to Rattopia was the fact that there was rats there. And you're probably thinking, what? Rats? A lot of people just, you know, they have a bad feeling about that. Rats get a really bad rap, you know? The rats themselves are pretty cool. I like rats, generally speaking. I think that if people just look a little harder, they would see there's a beautiful heart in every rat. And that, for the most part, every rat dish, like especially wild rats, seem to avoid humans. It just so happens to have some tasty food that we leave laying around. They tend to like, you know, meat. Animals like their food, you see. As do humans. So, I think we can agree that we have this in common. But I've always thought that rats were just largely misunderstood. Like, you ever seen like a, you know, those pet rat? They call them pocket puppies for a reason. Because usually they are pretty sweet. And like, you know, if you train them and you like spend a lot of time with them, they will like sleep in your hand. They'll just fall asleep in your hand just like that. You know, cute stuff like that. And they're usually pretty easy to take care of. They don't eat a whole lot. They need to have a, you know, a good sizable cage, and you have to like advise that you don't use a wire bottom. Use like fleece, for instance. And you have to be careful of the kind of bedding you put in there. Some chips are not good because they have like a type of tree resin oil in it. Like even if you get ones that say they don't have it, you shouldn't use it anyways. You gotta make sure you maintain them, make them happy, stuff like that. Give them like enrichment coins. But you would do that for your regular pets too. But you know, there's small cage, and you give them free range time like every day. You can go around and get out of the cage and run around, have fun, be a rat. Watch them hop around and popcorn every once in a while. Like popcorning is when they sort of like jump for joy. Oh, I just didn't say that. It's so full of happy energy, just poof. Gotta release it somehow, and we call it popcorning. And then there's of course the buggling. Usually when a rat is like really happy, it's flop. So like its eyes just go. Yeah, you'll see. If you ever watch videos, there's plenty of videos out there of it. But in any case, that's what drew me to it. Okay, there's a game about rats here, and I think it's important that I played and purchased it so that I show my support for rats in some small way. And I ended up liking the game. And even though it's a game I didn't think I would like, I actually did end up liking it. I played the demo for it, and I liked the demo. If they came out with the demo, they probably still have one, but in any case, remember playing it, and I ended up getting every achievement for it. And then, of course, because this was during early access, something like that. Then update and add some more achievements, and I got all those again. So I got all the achievements again. And then, like, because I came back to it every once in a while, check for new updates, like the science update where you can make automatons, like robotic rats, to go do things. I actually created an entire separate city consisting entirely of robots, just for like manufacturing goods, so that the rest of my rat citizens could spend less time stressing about work and more time with leisure and stuff. Which I think is kind of like an ideal way of building. Like, I don't have any problem with like robots or like AI or nothing like that, because I think that if we use these things properly, it can enrich everyone's life. In the end, it does require proper management, though. It definitely does. But that was kind of like my ideal society. And so basically, I still had rats working and stuff like that, because that was just what they're good at. And they were better producers than the robotic ones. They're pretty limited. But you just tell them to make a, like, you know, one of those sellable products like furniture and certain perfume bottles that you're not using for anything else, and to mass produce other things you sell to other nations. And so from the profits we got from that, we were able to maintain a large cash flow. And because I had spent so much time in the early game building up relationship with every single nation around me, everyone loved me. I had an alliance with everybody. With everyone. They all loved me. And so there was no war, there was peace and prosperity. A lot of the drudgery tasks were taken care of by robotic rats. And the citizens, they had a lot of, like, you know, dens of happiness, because I kept importing all those flowers. And I had like a wine thing too, where you need a wine for it as well. And I had a taxation system in place that maintained, like, where, like, people could still reach upper class. It doesn't be street classes. Bronze, silver, and gold class, elite, whatever, which determined their class ranking, like lower class, middle class, and upper class. Like, I would add extra taxation to upper classes, so like the first class, where they could always maintain their lifestyle, but I would never let them have too much money. And I would divvy that out to the bronze classes, or rather, should I say, anyone below 1,000 monies any particular time. So if they dipped below, they would get a extra bit of check on top of that. So that what I have was a system of mostly silver leaf or middle class, with a good portion of gold leaf ones, and I just had wealth redistribution. There were no poor rats in my society. Now, in real world stuff, this is rather more complex. Wealthy people get wealthy because they think that they can get all that money, right? Like, they know they're not going to get taxed too bad by the government. Usually end up getting tax breaks in order to maintain the economic status quo in a certain way. So something like that probably wouldn't work so smoothly in real world politics, but in Ratopia it worked. And there were so many happy rats. All these things, hair salons, everything. My main issue at one point was the expansion point, because I had expanded myself, because each, like, luxury thing that you have, or like a hairdresser, or like a den of happiness, or even a bath, something like that, to maintain hygiene and all the other stuff, they all have their range. It'll range upon what areas they could affect. So you had to keep planning ahead. So you build your core town, and you start building extra sort of side towns on top of that, and has all the amenities that the rats there can reach. So you begin setting up beds and whatever, this sort of thing. So you end up having like this large town that's made out of sections. And this is designed to be more efficient, so that they sleep generally where they work. They have everything they need in that one area in order to maintain their happiness. Otherwise, they would have to walk quite a distance in order to put anything over. Now, in order to get access to the things that they need, so they would spend more time walking around sometimes because they have like a fatigue system in there. But in any case, I had a lot of fun with it. I actually have kind of wanted to show that particular game because I think it's a fun game. It's an interesting game. But not too many people know about it for what it is. And, you know, I saw this one game, too, that was like a puzzle platformer thing. Never been big on puzzles. I used to be able to do platformers, but, not so much these days. But I had a mouse in it, a magical one. I thought was kind of cool. Let's talk about some spark things. But yeah. Blah. So from here, I'm not really too sure what game to play. So what I should do? Yeah, 59 hours. Some of that was spent just talking. Yep. Empty. Yeah, normal difficulty. Thought it'd be a better idea to do that. Just go to normal difficulty rather than go to easy. Yeah, that's useful. Me not never rotated, that's fine. Well. It's all pretty much there. 59 hours and 1 minute. So that means that it took me 38 hours to get through the basic story. That was the limit of the DS version. It took me 45 hours to complete the game, and then around 60 hours in order to get everything. So that's pretty good. All in all, definitely a pretty good game. Definitely worth the cash for sure. But of course, you get it on sale like I did, by all means. Yeah. But now I can honestly say that I have finally beat this game. Because some of the people who were here earlier, I told them that that's how I began. I got the game and then I never played it. This was like the PS3, like the hard copy version of it. It's a good game, for sure. So yeah. I'm gonna go find something on my Steam library list to play for now. So I'll be back here in like a little bit. It depends on like the install time or whatever. So just give me a few seconds, you guys, and I will find a game to play because I still have like what, 5 or so hours. I'll do 5 or so hours. Yeah, about 4.5, 5-ish, roughly. So yeah. Thanks for coming to the stream. I'll catch you guys later. It's appreciated. Everyone coming here to watch this and watch my playthrough and, go into the game and being with me through the grind part of it that was destroying my soul. Yeah, that one quest. Such a... bleh. Anyways.